Hello, this is Masamoon347, an exciting playthrough of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Alright, so now we're doing chapter 18, which I thought went really well. We are now on chapter 19. Let us be the first part of this, which is, just the dialogue and all that. Princess Alicia's newly formed Crimean army, with Aigen as commander, marches to Tor Garen and claims its first victory. Tor Garen is a vast war guarding Dane's border, manned by battalions of well-trained soldiers who has long thought impenetrable. Yet the strength of Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Dane's expectations, and Tor Garen falls. Learning of Garen's increasing interest in the war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Dane. The gears of history, which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creak to life once more. Chapter 19. Entrusted. The Dane border. Nasseria, King Nasseria Kilvis, I would speak with you now. Oh, if it isn't General Petrie, what brings you up in these frosty mountain peaks? I've no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Had Crimea's army breached Tor Garen? Though I am loath to report it, this appears to be the case. Bah! Keiichi, you worthless dog. Being defeated by the girl's motley band just proves how useless he was. Surely it's not the general's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weaker, that the Tor Garen was impenetrable. And yet he was defeated. I'd say that someone severely underestimated their enemy, wouldn't you? What was that? Do you dare to insult Dane, Crow? Men have forfeited their lives for less. Insult Dane? Never! Come now, General Petrie. I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army is stopped here. I will be taking the field myself. Sounds like you set the stage for a grand performance. General Petrie, Kilvis will always stand at Dane's side, as long as you receive our payment, of course. If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See it that your performance warrants such consideration. Oh, Massa, come here! Yes? Work with King Kilvis and put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups, or else. Leave it to me, General. I will not suffer another failure, King Kilvis. You must finish them, and do so quickly. Are we clear? I am sick to death of being made a fool by the Crimean fools and their pathetic bands of cell swords. And the remaining portion of my fee? Don't worry, you have it ready. You get paid when the job is done. As long as we're clear on that point, everything's settled. Well then, I'm off. Dog's breath. Even by half-breed standards, those calls are complete scum. Give that one even the smallest opening and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually agree with you. Is there anyone he wouldn't stab in the back? Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. Oh, bonus experience. Good. A lot of people on level 20 now. I can use it to promote him. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. Well, that is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Well, let's see. We've got some support commands this time. Excellent. Well, let's get some info first. Bye. See you later. Yep. Oh, miss. Watch your step. It's slippery. Whoa! Miss! Ow, I landed right in my butt. This so is cold. Be careful. Alright. Hey, watch, Joe. I'm gonna make a snow angel. Whee! It must be nice to be so cheerful. Jill! Who's there? It's me. Captain Ha! But this is an enemy camp! I've been trying to track you down ever since you disappeared from Toha. I figured you were off chasing after Koreans. I never imagined you would join up with them. At first it was just circumstance, but now it's different. Now I'm with them because I want to be. Spending time with them and going into contact with Laguz has shown me what a fool I've been. Lagoose? I never thought I would hear that word from someone who once said subhuman with such absolute hatred. Sounds like you had some good experiences with this happy little band. I knew that anyone would understand. It would be you, Captain. So you're forming your own set of values for the first time. That's good. That's very, very good. But what are you planning to do now? If you keep moving forward, you're going to face General Shiharan before long. Causing trouble for my father was never my intent. However, as a member of this army, I will face him with my shoulders straight and my head held high. So you're determined to see this through? I am. So be it. Then there's nothing left to be said. Farewell. The next time we meet, you'll be as enemies. Prepare yourself and get some rest. You know how important it is. Yes. Hi, can I talk to you? A few minutes ago, a man I've never seen before showed up and spoke to Jill. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I went and found you. What shall we do? Whatever they talk about, it sure looks serious. Jill trained the Daean army. Fighting against her countrymen would be tough, no matter how prepared she thinks she is. I don't care what happens. You can't let her fight against her own father. Alright, Ike? It might not be a bad idea to keep her at the base camp, just while we're in Daean. That's a good point, actually. It's okay now, but when she actually does fight against her father, and she will, I'll explain when we actually get to that chapter, but let's go for the other conversations first. Whew, I'd take on any number of enemies, but this snow is another story. I think my beautiful wings are icing over. That sounds like trouble. Are you going to be able to fly? Yes, of course I can fly. These wings aren't for looks, you know. They're made of flesh and blood and feathers. It's not like I'm some animal that has to hibernate when winter rolls in. Sheesh, can't you be able to tell the difference between comic exaggeration and serious conversation? I was supposed to laugh, was I? Sorry about that. Oh my, such insincerity. This is unexpected. Looks like someone taught you manners. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what are your chances of victory? We're still in extreme disadvantage. What? That's not the answer I wanted! You gotta do better than that, Biok General. I'm here. If we lose, how am I ever going to show my face to finish this again? We're at a disadvantage, but I don't intend to lose. There's a man, Dane, that I need to find. And I will be the last thing that he sees. Haha, well said. I wish you could repeat that today's younger generation. There are some weaklings back home that I don't even want to call hawks. I'd love to stick them back in their eggs and start over from scratch. Hey, you hatched from eggs. Eh? I was speaking figuratively, you know, like a metaphor. We haven't hatched from eggs for many generations now. Still silly, Biyok. Alright, I'm out of here. I gotta warm up oil rings before battle. Who knows what might happen. I figured that egg thing was just as a joke, but I had no idea it ever really happened. Bird tribes, go figure. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Oh, General Ike, what is it? It's nothing really. I just want to say I'd say hello. That's considerate. Your king is very generous, isn't he? And it's not just Rayson I'm talking about. He left us his 2 retainers as well. How do we pertain to the king's generosity? I guess it's because Rayson kept hydrating. I just thought that... Am I misinterpreting something? I don't know. But I do know that the king can survive without our help. Is that true? That's pretty amazing. I've been given a title of lord, but I still can't run this army on my own. Titania's someone handles all the little details, and that's what keeps us from collapsing into chaos. Our king does nothing special. Everyone just does what's needed. There is no chaos. He's really trusted, isn't he? That's natural. In a good society, the strongest become king. And unlike the Biyok, kingship is not tied to blood. So we have no weak kings. I'm sorry. That was improper. No, I agree with you. Choosing a ruler by strength instead of birth makes much more sense. When we face begging troops, we target the units with weak leadership and eliminate them first. Biyok weapons can be very powerful, but not everyone wields them well. Since Biyok also treat generals by bloodlines, their competency is uneven, and that is a weakness of Biyok armies. As for you, General Ike, the time to prove yourself is approaching. It's true, no matter how strong an individual you are, that strength is worthless if they're weak as a unit. An army's power comes from leadership and management. That's good to remember. Thanks. Let's have a look at the support commands. Oh, hello, Mia. You're not going to throw a sword at me again, are you? Oh, hey, Wise. I was hoping to run into somebody today, and guess what? You showed up. Not that fortune telling again. Look, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Let me just back away now. No, stick around. I could be wrong. Maybe fortune telling can predict the future after all. Too bad. That crone had a great reputation. Wait, maybe? Yes. Do you want to train with me, Wise? Huh? Oh, why didn't I see it before? You have what it takes to be a legendary swordsman. You just don't realize it yet. There is awesome potential within you, and when you finally realize it, you'll end up clashing with me as my grand arch rival. I don't think that's likely to happen, Mia. Although it's true that I once wanted to be a fighter, back when I was a frail child. Aha, I knew it! You can't give up your unharnessed talents like yours just because you're frail. Give it a try, come on! I'll train you myself. We'll start with the basics. You will? Of course! Even if I am trained a man that will one day be my most hated rival, you better get cracking. Should I do Shin? I might as well. If you're curious about it. I'm not going to use him, but might as well. Maybe I should. Oh, then again I could. Oh, no, I won't do that. Hey. Oh. Oh, hey, Shinin! What in the heck are you doing? It's really annoying. Shush, it's a secret. Whatever, see you around. Wait, I'm just joking. Stop being so mean and listen for a second. I will if you buy dinner tonight. Alright, but you better give me good advice. Of course, of course. So what's on your mind? I'm thinking about the reward that we're going to get. I'm not sure what to do with it. Up to you. Spend it however you please. But every time I spend money, it gives me a hard time. You give me a hard time? I do? How? What about the other day, when I bought the ultimate shield? Geichi, that was a castle gate. Hey, did you ever give that back? That guard thought you were a thief. And remember the speed ring 4000? That secret elixir that boosts speed just springing over your body? You mean that putrid steak oil? You dumped the whole bottle on your head without smelling it first. But that wonderful little potion worked. I did move faster. You move faster because 30 straight dogs were chasing you. See? You give me a hard time again. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Wow, it sure is fun to tell you the truth and have you grumble at me in return. No, I didn't mean to... sorry. You're too honest sometimes. You're embarrassing me. Alright, let's go eat. Now that's spending wisely. Yeah, that's... Wait a minute, Shinin, you help me at all. This isn't part of the deal. Okay, we're gonna have a lot more promotions today. Yeah, this will also be the chapter where he actually promotes. We can't promote him anymore. See, it's maximum now. You have to wait for other circumstances, so let's leave it at that. There are some others who are on level 20. It's time to move on to the next level. It's class change time. Oh yeah. Say hello to the Sword Master! And with a natural 30+ critical rate, she will kill all. And she still has the killing edge. Yay! Now let's see, who else? They're both on level 20. Okay, one more level to promotion. Same for you. It's tempting, but it's 38. Oh, what the heck. I'm gonna have a lot of class changes today. Let's do it. Those ones are pretty good to weaving. But now... she is a Weaver Lord! Look at those defenses. Excellent. She can now use swords. Yay! Now it's feet. Now it's feet. Now I just need to level up. Dang it. I guess maybe I won't just use it with a bow then. I should give her a first go. Oh yeah, sword master. Whatever in the armory. I don't think I'll be needing that. Bring some of our goose weapons in this chapter. Oh yeah, she can use axes and has a weather weapon. during the battle. Seems pretty good so far. Should I give any skills to anyone? I think I've seen it right for the most part. Yeah, gonna buy a few extra weapons and stuff now. Yeah. Get rid of those. Just a giant waste of space. Okay. Now let's continue then, shall we? So, General, there look to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead, mostly Dane. There are some crows from kills as well. More than our last fight. Yeah, there's a lot, but the most troubling thing is that King Kills is with them. The Crow King himself is cooperating with Dane? Yep, and compared to the other crows, the King is a class by himself. Obviously, he's the matriarchy, but anyway, you should be moved carefully. An entire unit under the command of King Kelvis? I think that bodes ill for us. The outcome of the battle hinges on how we deal with them. Kelvis soldiers. That's fellow bird tribe with the goose. What can you tell us about it? Please don't lump us together with those carrion birds. We're not partial to the crows. As you know, we are outnumbered by the Dane troops. If there is any way to get the Raven to withdraw, that would be a tremendous help. Well, suppose I could go meet with King Kelvis. If if I had to. I don't think that my speaking to him is going to make any difference though. If you would like, we will try, but don't expect anything to come out of it. No matter the circumstance, I will never again speak to that crow. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare. You're right, come on, let's get moving. Okay, now, he said he's not going to talk to him again. Well, the funny thing is, you need Ryson to talk to him. But this is the hard part, getting to him, alive. I mean, look at all this. Look at this. It's crazy. See? Not even a gap between that. You need to try and get to over there as quickly as possible. Get rid of this guy. Get introduction of ballista, a long-range weapon that only archers can use. Archers and snipers. Horseback bowmen don't count. But yeah, that is itself the huge problem. Because where our flyers go. Oh, so I don't need to use Wolf now. Oh no, I mean Volk. He levels up automatically during his turn in this chapter. So now I could use, let's see. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I still need to use baes, but I'm not really sure. I don't think we move much in the snow. Yeah, I think this time I'm going to use the Boyd as well, yeah. These two flyers will be the key to getting rid of these guys as quickly as possible. And of course they also have a Reaven Lord. She's up there. Actually, I didn't read that class to you. Reaven Mounted Knights have superior skill with lances and axes. Their movement is fantastic. Wait a minute. Ah, maybe you can use a Lagoon Stone? Here's at the back, that makes more sense. Ooh. Just a few more to promote now. So close. I think I'm going to save it there. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it off. I think I'm going to finish here. Next time we get to the actual battle. But anyway, this is Massive Boom 347. Games all types for an RPG to platformer. Stay classy.